Yeah, so hi everybody. This is Sarah from Hyannis on Cape Cod in Massachusetts. And I thought I'd do a fun little video today, a little Saturday bonus. Yeah, and some of the things came from Target. You can go to Target and get a lot of food purchases and other favorite things too. So if you're planning on starting the keto food plan after the holidays, of course, I don't want you doing nothing stupid and giving up all the things that you've been enjoying up until now. You might as well just go all the way to the new year, right? So then you go to Target and you can buy your containers and your salad things and a lot of dressings and a lot of fixings and even your Halo Top ice cream that you gotta have, right? So, yeah, I thought I'd do a special. These are some of my favorite things for you today because, like a lot of people, you might not have the chores and the things that you have to do this season in our pandemic that you might have had to do before, right? So, if this is the first time watching me, you're going to find that most times I don't have this accent. This is a special one. This is for Jude and others that like the Boston accent. So I got up early, extra early, and I gathered some of my favorite things, even my Target bag that you just saw, and I thought I'd tell you what I have that are favorites that you might like. And Lenny Clark has lost a lot of weight too. So I called him up and I said, Lenny, what do you think? Can you come on and do some of my favorite things with me in the video? It's 3 a.m. in the morning on Saturday. He didn't answer the phone. Yeah. So then I called Mark Wahlberg. I mean, who wouldn't want to have Mark Wahlberg come over and do a video with you in your bathrobe, right? Well, Mark, he's not always here. Although when I do, Uber things in Plymouth, I hear that he and his brothers have a house there or something, and they can be seen every now and then. And we all know the good shape that Mac is in his age. And I've read in Men's Health and everything that he's highly disciplined and gets up super early too. So I figure, hey, maybe he's around the corner and he can come down and do a video of me in my bathrobe talking about favorite things with the accent and everything. But he didn't answer his phone neither. Yeah. So it's just me doing it. The cats are here. Greg's sleeping. Wise man, huh? So here we are with my Target bag filled with goodies, and I thought I'd share with you just a few of the things because it's fun. And it's Saturday, and it's before Christmas, and we all need a little lightness in our life, right? Okay. So, well, as all of you know, I'm a coffee drinker. I love my Wicked coffee, and one of my fans here sent me some Jot coffee, which is delicious. It's organic. And so I have that most every morning. Yeah. But my second cup of coffee is Wicked Joe's, and these are a couple of my favorite flavors. Yeah. And I buy it at Shaw Market down here. It's also Albertson and stuff. And even Market Basket has a couple of they have one flavor. Well, they have a couple of flavors, and one of them is Allagash. It's a special edition for the winter. So I picked that up. So this one's Sumatra. I like my coffee strong. So Sumatra and Wicked Italian. Yeah, organic Wicked Joe's. So those are two of my favorite things. And of course, I have most of the flavors, the French well, those are the three favorite ones that are strongest, the Sumatra, the Wicked Italian, and the French roast. Yeah. So then, some more stuff. Some of you may wonder what I take as a supplement. Yeah. So I ordered an immunity booster from Amazon, and it's due. It's got some elderberry in it. I guess that's good for you. It's got some D3 and Super C and zinc. Yeah. So that's coming from Amazon. That's like due tomorrow or something like that, along with a couple of black masks, from my fashion statement, when I wear my black stuff. I got a couple of North Faces that are black, so I wear it with them. So anyway, these are what I take on a regular basis: magnesium citrate, and so I take them when I'm eating my OMAD, you know, my supper, which is like between 2 and 3. And so I'll have a magnesium citrate, and I'll have I was low in iron, don't you know? So my NP said you need to get some iron in your food plan. And so she said, do it with a multi that has iron in it. So I went to Stop and Shop and got Nature's Promise Women's Multi, and it's got the iron in it. So, you know, she'll be happy when I report. Maybe my labs will show it. Then from Nature Made, I get the Super C Immune Complex. I have no affiliation with any of these, you know, supplements. And this has zinc in it too. And so it's got, like, I can read this, you know. My eye appointment is New Year's Eve day. Last day in December, I'm going to go and get my new glasses, or my, you know, my eyes checked. I got my I got my magnifying glass for these things, you know. Yeah, that's the fun part about being 70, you know. And then my D3 5,000 units. So that's it for what I take for the supplements. Then I get plenty of salt. And speaking of that, this is my new food find. I was at Whole Foods, and I get the Redmonds, and I mix the Redmonds, which comes from Utah, with this. This is 365 kosher sea salt cost. Of course it is, right? And so I love this. And why is there a leak? Oh, oopsie. Yeah. So I have this, and this is what I stick my tongue in, a little dish of this. Then I've got an acorn squash. I love acorn squash. I cut it, I cook it slow at 275 in the toaster oven whole, and then I knife it as the cooking goes along. And then another favorite is the Hubbard butternut, or the butternut squash, and this is the baby one. And so I got this at Whole Foods. They're both organic, of course. And so I don't know why, but my Teddy's organic peanut butter is leaking all over this. So that's not a good thing. So, yeah, Teddy's organic peanut butter, creamy. Yeah. And so that's another one of my favorite things. And so this is a mess. I got to put it down over here. But the salt, it really makes things pop. How am I going to wipe this off? You're going to have to excuse me for a second. I gotta wipe off all the oil. That's the problem with the live broadcasting. You just never know what could go on. And I don't have my production assistant here. I don't have my hairstylist here, my makeup artist. None of them are here this morning. I don't know why. All right, let's go on, shall we? So this is, you know, the crushed red pepper. I love crushed red pepper. I put it on my cauliflower pizza when we have it on Saturday. And this is a picture of the cauliflower pizza. I know they changed the box. It's a different box now, but this is one I had in the freezer. Cauliflower, and it's run by women. She created. I watched a great interview with her, so she's a good soul. So it's red pepper. It's organic red pepper. What could be better than that? Nothing. Love it. They're messy to cook. Don't expect it to be, you know, you can move it from the cooking it to a plate and just pick it up and eat it like, you know, you're in some pizzeria in the North End in Boston. Don't even expect that, all right? It's going to be messy. It's a knife and fork type of crust. And Greg and I like them kind of well done. So that's the red pepper pizza. I put Rayo's pizza sauce on it. And then For two reasons, I love my favorite cheese on it is the Belgioso pearls, and my last name is Pearl, so it's fun. I put the pearls on the pizza, the red velvet on top of the Rayo sauce on the red pepper pizza. But the most important thing is parchment paper. You got to have your parchment paper because it's going to stick anyway, but at least with the parchment paper, it sticks a little bit less. So I cook the shell on the parchment paper on a rack on a cookie sheet, okay, at 400. Yeah, sometimes 400 and 400 just because it's fun, right? And so I cook it on that, and then it's a wonderful pizza. I put lots of things on it. Sometimes some hot Italian sausage. Sometimes just some burger from the butchery, the Brazilian butchery. And then I put lots of these, of course, it's my favorite. And of course, I have to put all three colors because I'm that way. The red, the yellow, and the orange peppers cut up on top of like the pepperoni or the hot Italian sausage or the burger from the butchery, you know. And then I put baby Bella chopped up mushrooms on top. And I put a little olive oil on top of that. And then I cook it low. I cook it at around 300 because the crust is already done, right? Like most pizza shells. And so that's what I do. Another one of my favorite things that I get up to Market Basket, which is what I call it, the far away market that has Greg's orange juice. Yeah. These jumbo organic eggs. They're the size of duck eggs. The last carton that I bought was all double yolks, 12, no kidding, double yolkers all in one carton. Oh, it was so much fun having my fried eggs, you know, on Thursday, because Thursday's egg day around here. Oh, you didn't know that? Oh, this is your first time here? Oh, well, you just better get with the program, darling. Yeah, you've got a lot of videos to catch up on. And another favorite thing, oh my God, I forgot all the butter. Well, butter, of course, is something. You know, I buy the Kerrygold, I buy the Plugra, I buy now there's a new one out called Greenfield butter. Comes in the foil like the Kerrygold. It was $1.50 for 8 ounces instead of $4 for 8 ounces, you know. Love that. So I've got about, a dozen in the freezer. Wouldn't you? Oh, yeah. That's what we use here. Sometimes I like a pat of butter, you know, in my squash, on my steak, whatever. And then other times I like the ghee, and I get the pink Himalayan ghee. Yeah. And I got tons of this because when I used to have my loaded coffee, yeah, I put butter, I put ghee, I put the creamer. Remember Keto creamer? Yeah, I used to use a lot of that too. So then another couple of staples in my life, and then I'm going to end this silly little video because I got to move on with my life, is the mineral water that I drink. This is Gerolsteiner mineral water. Yeah, I love that. I have regular tap water, but I put it through, let's put through 2 filters when it comes in the house, and then the on-the-counter filter that I use as well. And so I try to have 3 to 4 of those 20-ounce glasses of that every day, plus some Gerolsteiner, plus, what's in the coffee, but it's real, coffee doesn't count, just so you know. Then another thing I have is this Fadge, also called Faye yogurt. I get, the 0%, and I mix it with the Bragg's dressing and marinade, and that's my dressing for my big A salads or my ridiculously big salads, and this is 0%. Love the 0%. And then on the other hand, the funny part is I get the Good Culture. It's the green label double cream cottage cheese. It's 6%. This is 0% dairy fat, 6% dairy fat. And that's what I have when I have my dressing. Sometimes I have it just with like slivered almonds to dip the peppers in. Yeah. So that you just got a little highlight of what I have. These are some of my favorite things with my favorite accent. And it's a Saturday. So go about your day. I hope you had time for your cuppa. I hope you were surprised as me. I woke up and I said, yeah. Judith told me, she says, I love it when you do that accent. And so I said, I'll do a whole video. Well, here it is, and it's a Saturday before Christmas. So while all of you are getting ready to go to Target or Marshall's or even the Christmas tree shop, which started down here, you know, I drive by the little baby one that was the start of it. Colonial Candle, Yankee Colonial Candle started down here too. I drive by their original place all the time too. Yeah, it's not just the Kennedys down here, you know. We've got a lot of famous things that came from Cape Cod, including the Cape Cod chips, which I bet a lot of us are all familiar with back in the day, right? Remember those days? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So this has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto. And I hope you liked this little fun thing. It was fun. It's nice to break up in all the seriousness of life that we have now. And I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. I will see you here the next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.